great. Hey, happy 1 year, bro.
Yeah, 1 year anniversary of the podcast, man. Shout out everybody that been watching, everybody been keeping up, the commenters, the good, the bad, the love, the hate, everything. Everything is a part of it. It all comes with it. Y'all get to see the growth. We get to see the growth. New changes, other things happen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. It's been a good ride, man.
It's been a great ride, and to think, it doesn't feel like we've been doing it for a year, does it?
Nah, it definitely doesn't. Even when I say it's been a great ride, it kind of still feels like we going up that hill at the beginning of the ride. Like we just maybe made it a quarter of the way up, and we starting to look down. Like, damn, we kind of high now. We looking like type shit.
Hell yeah. Because I remember when we first got our 100 subscribers. Well, our 100th subscriber. I remember where we were. We was just like right outside for real, up the street. I was thinking, damn, that shit was over a year ago, but it just seems it was really yesterday.
Yeah.
So that just shows you, and look at the growth. Like, if you're not ready to at least put in a year into something, you might not want to start it off, bro.
Yeah, and that's new age thought right there, because it used to be 5 to 10 to 20 years of hard work of investing into something, and you might not be getting a return back right away. Still like putting into it and building it up and stuff like that, knowing, not like waiting on a result, you know what I'm saying? Just enjoying the process of it, loving it every single day, and it's because you're doing something that you want to do.
Facts, bro. You gotta enjoy the grind. We've said it multiple times, but we're gonna keep saying it. You gotta enjoy the grind, bro. Cause just looking at that, cause you really don't know when this shit gonna end, bro. Like it might be 10, 30 years down the line, we still doing this shit. Like,
exactly, and shit, you know, fucking meteor could hit the fucking hit the earth while we talking right now. So it's like you gotta get up and do this shit. I was watching Money Man the other day. He was on a podcast for academics, and he was just talking about it, like how his regular day schedule is. He don't go, moving around like, yeah, this could be my last day. You seen Andrew Tate talking about recently, like, yeah, it's not, this life is more of a marathon than a race, but you still need to be moving quickly and trying to accomplish things, and that's just going to come through your consistency and discipline. It might seem like shit is moving slow, but if you're putting out an episode every week and now you at 70 something episodes like we are, you know what I'm saying, then you look back and like, damn, we done did a lot.
Facts.
Hours and hours and hours of talking.
It literally is, and you have to think, it just keeps on flowing, bro. It just keeps on flowing, bro. But we just want to say thank y'all, bro. We'll see y'all next year, man. We see y'all at year 2. We probably do something sweet with the subscribers or some shit. But it's still not late. We might do a giveaway or something. We'll talk about that later.
We tried to do giveaways. Niggas don't even want to give away. Niggas don't even want that shit, man. That shit crazy.
Well, we gonna get it. We gonna get right into this thing, man.
Yes, sir.
I was having a conversation with one of my friends. This is where a lot of these topics come from. Just regular conversations, because you might think people know things and they really don't. Never assume. You can't be assuming people just understand things, even if it's something that's basically as don't watch porn.
Yeah.
Like, you still might gotta tell a person you should not watch porn because this.
Yeah. You always have to give them that reason. And I was watching something just about how you learn something, and hearing something or reading it over, you're only going to retain like 10% of that information or really even care about it. Like, you got to practice it, understand it.
You have to actually try and put it to use, bro. That's like you just reading a book and you don't take action on the book.
Yeah.
It's never going to work. It's never going to work. So, and I feel like it's the same thing. So with everybody around you, bro, you have to give grace to the people that don't understand their wrongs, bro. There are people that do stuff and they might not understand why it's wrong or how it's wrong to you, bro. And this is something I've been trying to implement a lot in my life, because I kind of do have a short fuse for ignorance. I have a short fuse for ignorance. Like, if you do some like legit dumb shit, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, it's going to actually make me mad. And then I had someone tell me, bro, they don't know.
Yeah, you gotta have grace. Even when it comes back to the Bible, it says, saying you have to like forgive people for what they don't know and stuff like that. And it takes time to learn that, but when you really walking into that highest version of yourself, the highest version of yourself is probably a person that understands that people don't know. And I do have to hold people's hands and ignore ignorance sometimes. like, yeah, someone might see the color shirt you got on, like, oh, you're gay because you got that color shirt, and you could turn that into a whole nigga moment. You could literally, like, oh, last night, boom, I'm doing some degenerate shit with my homies. We out at this spot called Beer Bingo. Like, 3 dudes come and hop in front of us in the line, and they don't know that I will whoop all 3 of their ass by myself. These little skinny dudes, know what I'm saying? They didn't mean no harm. They was high, drunk, all that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And my homies, they ready to get turned up over this shit. I'm like, yeah, chill, bro. They don't know who they just stepped in front of, bro. So we gotta forgive them. When you know, like, when you know you can whoop somebody's ass, a lot of times you're gonna be kind of avoiding that shit.
I'm telling you, bro. And that was a great example. Forgive people, bro, because they just don't know. They just don't know. And y'all got to really take that in y'all everyday life, bro. Because we can give a million examples. I had a girl, oh my goodness, on the way here, I'm getting gas. Boom, pull out. You know, she backs out of her parking spot quick as a bitch, like to the point where she's backing out and doesn't see me coming. Mm-hmm. Damn near hits my shit. And I got to stop. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm thinking, my nigga, why the fuck would you just do that? And then the girls, and this a little white girl, she's like, and I'm like, bitch, what? like, what the fuck? And I'm thinking, bro, you gotta forget that shit, bro. You gotta forgive it every single trip, because if not, you gonna end up doing some dumbass shit, bro. Mm-hmm. I feel like it wouldn't have just been so easy just to crash out on those people in the line, beat the fuck out of them.
Exactly. And then it's like, what did we come out for? We started this night, okay, we're gonna have a little good time, maybe get a drink or two or whatever, do some degenerate shit. And now we on some whole other degenerate shit, and not even gonna get to do the shit that we actually came out to do, because we're not gonna get in this spot if we rough these dudes up in the line. You know what I'm saying? People are gonna be telling, security guards is right there at the front. They're gonna be thinking we coming to try to start problems and stuff. Which is like, boom, they hopped in front of us in the line. To me, yeah, I could see, like, I was hearing they point, and they're like, yeah, it's kind of disrespectful and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, it's just not worth it. What's the easiest thing to do is to whoop their ass in this line. The harder thing to do is gonna be to, like, yo, let's just let them do their thing. Like, you see, they frail as fuck. Like, we already see it's not gonna end good for them. So let's just chill.
Thanks. You gotta think, they might not even meant disrespect, bro. They might be so drunk.
Exactly. They just, oh, my friend is up here in the line. Then that's why I tried to tell them, like, you know what I'm saying? We had homies coming to the spot. They was a little late. We would do the same thing. And then it was like, yeah. But it was just like the amount of people that it was and all this different stuff. It had them looking at it a little bit different in the moment. But like I said, they didn't know. And my homies didn't even know the perspective that I had. So, boom, I just, walked them through it, informed them. Next thing you know, we chilling and we get in the spot. But it was crazy that 3 dudes hopped in front of us, and we got to the line, to the front of the line, and we had to wait for 3 people to come out.
Damn. That is crazy.
But yeah, like, we just kept moving, man.
That's the only thing you can do. So really, just forgive people for what they don't know. Even if someone does something that makes you mad, try to explain it to them first, bro. Especially if it's somebody like closer to you. Explain what they actually did to you, because people are not mind readers out here, bro.
You gotta move with love, bro. When you're a superior, man, you gotta move with love, move with kindness, and try to see everything is connected, everything is one. So if someone is ignorant and doing some dumb shit, you gotta look at it like, yo, that could be me. I could be that ignorant doing the same dumb shit. So let me try to guide them and try to help them. Or maybe I'm the one in the wrong and I just see from my perspective what they doing wrong. So let me try to understand them. Let me try to, if they getting rowdy with me, let me calm them down. Like, yo, like, so what are you saying? And just ask them some questions. So just to see if they can, like, change their perspective. If not, hey, just walk away from that person and just go on about your day. Don't let one little small moment ruin your night or ruin the rest of your day. Rich niggas, they only have, you know what I'm saying, they in their feelings for 5 seconds. Most average people, something small happen, they in their feelings the rest of the day.
Facts. 50 Cent, it was saying in his book, with negotiations, let's say somebody tries to lowball you a deal, you can't view that shit as emotional.
Oh yeah.
Like, let's say I offered you fucking $5,000 to do something for me, but you think you're worth $50,000.
Yeah.
So you can't be disrespected that I gave you.
That's just the offer. I'm gonna counter offer, and we're gonna figure it out from there. If we can't come to something, then the negotiation's gonna stall out, and we just know we not the people to do business together. But any smart person, they're not gonna come in with the fucking what they feel like you're valued at. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna throw an offer at you, and a lot of people do get emotional about that stuff instead of negotiating. Money Man was saying that too. He was like, when people they get mad at the label offer them this much, but now you go talk to them people and you know what I'm saying, use your social skills and learn and explain to them why you feel like no, I don't deserve 1 million for this album. This don't deserve 10 million because I know y'all gonna make 20 million. So like, know what I'm saying, and I know my business. I got my things in order. Let's make it make sense.
Exactly, bro. So that's what it really comes down to. Don't be too emotional, bro. Try to figure out where somebody's coming from. Because you get mad if someone's throwing you a million, you just say, oh, fuck them. Little do you know, they might want to get you that 100
Exactly.
million, bro.
Motherfuckers be quick, fuck them, and crashing out on stuff.
Literally, that's no way to move, bro. Especially in the business world, you gotta be stoic in everything you do. We know this, we've said this, but at the same time, bro, try to understand the game you're playing. It's not, if you playing chess or checkers, my nigga, like you gotta know this shit.
And you gotta think of it as like this: if you want to be a person who like you have a big brand or whatever the fuck. Walmart, you never see Walmart emotions. That's one thing about it. Like, we know they got a CEO and the board of directors and all this stuff, but you never hear Walmart emotions about anything. It's either they're doing this deal with this person or they're not doing this deal with this person. It's not like, oh, Walmart's like fuck Amazon and Google and all these other places because they didn't want to do whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? But you got to think of yourself like that as a business entity, and I gotta do things as that. And if you can't keep your emotions out of negotiations, then have your lawyer do it.
I'm telling you, bro, you need to stay far away from that shit because you're gonna fuck some shit up, bro. You're gonna fuck some shit up, and that's just like with everyday talking too. Like, bro, we can talk about this. And fucking just came back from Jamaica, bro. You gotta negotiate shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And sometimes, bro, people gonna throw some outrageous numbers at you. Nigga talking about 20 American. No, this nigga said first it was 70 American to take me like 20 minutes up the street. I'm like, 70, my nigga. I 70, my nigga. I was hoping for like 10, 15.
Like by yourself?
Yes.
See, I think because they be charging the same for groups and
they do
by themselves, like yeah. So that's probably, but it's still a negotiable rate. Like he don't need that. I know on them islands, gas is more and all that stuff because it's hard for them to get in and stuff like that. But that's like you said, everything negotiable.
Exactly. And did I get mad? Nah, I was like, God damn, my nigga, help a brother out. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Like, look at it. Damn, we talked that bitch down to 25 per person. I was like, all right, we can fuck with this. We can do something. Bro, but if I just would have been like, you know what, fuck you. Like, he would have never made no money, which he wanted the money, and I would have never got to where I needed to fucking go.
Exactly, because you would have called someone else and you would have been doing the same thing. Now you back at square one of the negotiation when, like, you got to understand, especially places like that, just life in general, people have their price and you got to respect their price if that's their price, but don't be afraid to ask, you know what I'm saying? Right. Knocking, doors will open, asking you receive, and it's one other one that I can't think of right now.
Facts. But if you, a closed mouth don't get fed, my guy. A closed mouth will not get fed. So if you don't ask, you won't know. Mm-hmm. Same with the girl. You try to pull up on the shawty, the only thing she's probably can say is yes or no, bro. It's going to be a yes or no. But if you too afraid to ask, my nigga, you're not even in the game. At least get in the game. You can't score if you're not in the game, bro. I feel like you can't be scary out here. I feel like too many guys just be scary when it comes down to like asking for stuff.
Yeah, hell yeah. In general, that across the board, that's why we got all these things attacking masculinity and attacking our testosterone, because they don't want us to be able to step up and be a man that's gonna stand against something or ask for something. They want you to be, oh yes sir, yes ma'am, and do what they want you to do, which is go to work, pay however the fuck they tell you need to pay for whatever the fuck your bills are, and go home and have an hour or two by yourself that you probably jerking off or watching some bullshit that you don't need to watch, and just be continuing that cycle in the matrix instead of being the type of man that's Not afraid. Like, okay, if it's a girl, and I like her, I'm attracted to her, boom, let me go speak to her. You know what I'm saying? The worst that she could do is reject me. You can't be afraid of rejection. That's another feminine trait. Like, we expect women to kind of be afraid of rejection. One, they not really used to it, and two, it's like they, you know what I'm saying, that shit hurt their egos.
Facts. That is very feminine. And now for the fun part of the podcast, bro. When we start talking our shit, bro. When we really start talking our shit, bro. Because it's everywhere, and we pointed out some niggas are afraid to talk about this shit.
Yeah.
Some niggas calling out here all kind of names. Niggas calling this nigga the Grim Reaper. They said Biggie was rapping about this shit. Actual Diddy was doing type shit.
Mm-hmm. I think even the bigger topic is not, okay, Diddy on weird shit. Like, we hear all this different stuff about him over the years, all these conspiracy theories, all these rumors and rumblings. The weird thing to me is when it happens with other people, like Trey Songz, R. Kelly, all these other people, everybody kind of speaks on it when they see, oh, Trey Songz is getting this lawsuit, or R. Kelly got this stuff going on. People be scared of Diddy for whatever reason. I don't know. I think it's how powerful he is. He may be in certain circles, but over here on Island God Talk podcast, we not really worried about Diddy, so we
don't got no pullover.
We're gonna speak on this situation, but we're gonna keep it all the way 100 and fair for him, because, like I said, black man in America, people will try to tear you down. People will try to pile on stuff. So you do have to sit and decipher what's true and what's not, and decide for yourself what you want to believe when it comes to certain things. But we'll, not saying, start from, I guess, last week, well, a few days ago. Everything kind of transpired so quickly. You have Cassie, she had this lawsuit, not a criminal case, by the way, had a lawsuit out on him, I guess, trying to get some money for damages, emotional damages and trauma that she may have went through him and his alleged freak offs that he had going on, and the alleged cuck behavior he had going on that she's outlining this lawsuit, which he settled it very quickly. He settled it within like a day, so I'm assuming he paid her probably 8-9 figures to wipe the shit away. But I think the biggest story is no one wanted to say nothing about it. You didn't see Shade Room post it. I seen Joe Budden. He did a whole rant against people wanting him to talk about it, but didn't want to talk about it still. So I don't know why all these people that have all these industry stories about other people be kind of like just tiptoeing around Diddy.
Facts. And I just want to, shout out to that man Act, bro, because I'm not even the biggest Act fan, bro, but at least the nigga stood on business.
Yeah, bro, he's the only one, and he does have his own agendas because he got problems with Young Miami and Saucy Santana, but it's still the fact that Act the only one who's even talking about it, and he's being objective about it. It's like, yeah, these allegations, they are weird. If it was other people would be, you know what I'm saying? You got TMZ that's been posting it, and you got academics that been talking about it. A lot of other people, I guess it's just like relationships they got. Even on Joe Budden podcast, the dudes with Joe, they was saying like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, if something going on about my homie, I'm just gonna not talk about it. But my thing is, y'all talk about everything else with everybody. If y'all heard a rumor, y'all will mention a rumor, but when it comes to Diddy, niggas is scared. Like,
yeah, you can't do that, bro. You can't do that.
If Diddy's that, like, someone need to let me know if he's really like that. If people should be scared of him like that, or is it just y'all been doing that same type of behavior too, or been around it and was enabling it, like not saying nothing about it? Like, it's certain shit y'all know about it, I've seen, but y'all look the other way, which they always mention, like, yeah, Holly weird, and yeah, we know the industry evil and this stuff going on, but no, like, all y'all enabling it, all y'all cool with it because y'all getting paid from it.
Hell yeah.
That's just crazy.
That shit's crazy as a bitch. But I say, even if it's your friend, I don't care. It could be a fucking rumor about my best fucking friend. I can't sit there and ignore it because I feel like I'm not doing my job. Especially if that's my job. Act's job is to comment on.
Yeah, hell yeah.
He comments on everything the fuck he wants to do. Any major news with any celebrity, he's gonna talk about it.
My thing is, like, everybody got their biases, but at least admit it. Like, alright, yeah, I know I talked about all the other shit, but yo, this my homie. I ain't really, I'm saying this my friend right here. Or I got this certain relationship, so I'm gonna just pass on this subject. Cause I mean, we all see we don't need these people to tell us like, but it's like to know y'all been behind these doors or maybe been around the corner from these doors, but when I seen orgies and stuff ready to happen, that's when I leave, and that's when like that shit just kind of weird to even say. Like I wouldn't like don't even give that much up because now it seems like nah nigga, you been doing some weird shit too.
Mm-hmm. Literally. And I like how you mentioned that biases. Everybody do have biases. I do admit that everybody has biases, but the part that messes people up, you can't have a bias so much where it's affecting other people. Like you're not keeping it the same way. Because y'all might notice I be refereeing. Bro, I've seen some shit. Like I can see a person that has maybe a bias or something like that, but at the same time, you got to keep this shit fair all around. Even myself, I might like a certain team, but that's not gonna prevent me from not throwing a flag on them. I'm still gonna throw that fucking flag, and that's y'all problem. Y'all don't be trying to throw that fucking flag, bro. So it don't matter who it is. We can choose it. We can say, yeah, we not gonna speak on that shit too much because it is what it is. But just don't ignore the topic. You gonna act like it didn't happen? That's suspicious. That's suspicious.
When all this other shit come on or all this stuff, like y'all call other people out, but then it's like, oh, this my homie, and it happens a lot. Hip hop is all hypocritical. It's all nonsense. We already know how it is. Cause even like with the snitch thing, it's like, oh yeah, this nigga snitch, but my homie, he not a snitch cause he ain't snitching the way all them other niggas snitch. He just snitched this certain type of way. So now it's all confusing, all these fake codes and ethics. People be trying to say they live by and go by and all that stuff. To me, it's just, yeah, y'all just, I mean, y'all don't have to do anything. People don't really have to do anything. But I would just say, like, when it comes to creators and stuff that you do listen to as a listener of us, just be, like, acknowledge these things. Like, take notes of who people speak on and what type of stuff they ignore.
Literally. And because you got to think, if you're watching somebody enough, their biases are going to become your biases. Mm-hmm. Simple as that. So if you're choosing not to speak on this, your fans are going to do this. They're probably not going to speak on that shit either.
Mm-hmm. Or it's just, I've seen a lot of people like calling it out, but in the fans in the comments. But that's why I was like bringing up Joe, because he was attacking the fans for wanting to hear him speak on this shit.
Yeah, no. But we already know I don't like that guy anyway. Man. Yeah. Maybe that's a bias. I don't care.
Yeah, I just think Joe's more real. Or he was like a real person before all these certain connections and stuff started hopping on to what he's got. Because, I mean, he is an industry guy. He's been an industry guy, but he was more willing to speak on certain things. Like, even him scrapping the whole Tasha K podcast because Cardi B, you know what I'm saying? So, it's like, we already know that's how all these industries work. Entertainment in general, it's all about relationships. It's going to be about relationships. That's why... Like, yeah, we talk about hip-hop stuff, but we're not expecting Revolt to be like, oh, yeah, come on, we're going to sign y'all and give y'all some money. And then we can't talk about Diddy either.
Literally. And I understand that. If it's like some legal contract shit, you can't speak on some shit. I understand.
Yeah, if it's got NDAs and stuff like that, but, nigga, it's just regular news. Literally. We just want to know if you goddamn heard the same things before this shit came out. You know what I'm saying? Cassie saying all this shit. Hip-hop likes to... throw this protect black women thing conveniently. Like, I don't even know if Cassie black or not, but that's besides the point, man. Right. It just, I want to know, like, you know what I'm saying, is the shady shit true or not? You know what I'm saying? I really don't even want to know, but, you know what I'm saying, I definitely need to speak on it.
I'm telling you, bro. Protect black women, bro. Okay, I understand that, but at the same time, nigga, there's choices. Don't get me wrong, bro. Yeah, he was manipulating that girl, doing all kind of freak shit. But at the same time, bro, if he's not holding that girl hostage, bro,
yeah, hell yeah,
like,
hell yeah.
What
and that's my thing, is why I don't get why they don't speak on it, because not speaking on it makes it seem worse. When y'all getting all defensive about not speaking on it, it makes it seem worse than what it really is to the public, you know what I'm saying? So if he wasn't doing no weird shit, then let them know, like, shit, I ain't never seen Diddy on no shit like that. But we ain't seen that one nigga come out say that. We just seeing old clips of people like, nah, yeah, I went in there and it was a dude. who was it? It was a Young Jock or somebody, bro. On the interview, he said he went in there and there was 2 naked dudes kissing in the corner, and he had to get up out of there. Like shit, like we already know the freak shit is happening, but I just don't like the hypocrisy and the letting the biases affect the news coverage when it comes to platforms that I have enjoyed at certain times. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to listen to Joe Budden podcast a lot. Haven't really in the last couple years, and that's just because it's the drama. I don't like when people let drama affect the show content and shit like that, but that's a whole nother thing.
I feel that. I feel that as well. But yeah, so if you gonna do some shit, stand on business, bro. Keep it all around. And if that's your nigga, be like, bro, that's my nigga. I'm not speaking on him. All right, we can. I'd rather that just you avoiding it, because when you avoid it, it just looks suspect. Like you was probably with the orgies. But at the same time, we been knew Diddy was a freaky nigga, bro.
Nah, like I'm saying, and that's all. Like I feel like that's all the commenters wanted to hear. A nigga like Joe say, like, yeah, baby, on that free shit. But it's like you can't say that at the time when the dude got pending cases or this, that, and the third, and then Diddy writing a lot of people checks, man. He's writing a lot of people checks, so his name is on a lot of checks going from different companies and all that stuff, and niggas don't want to get their daily arm bottle poison and shit like that, understand, or their car blown up or anything of the sort, so shit gets wick with that nigga. He got them connects.
I'm telling you. So, I mean, I understand. If y'all scared of the man, it's alright, man. I mean, if a nigga writing my check, I might be scared of him too. Fuck it, bro. But at the same time, bro, that shit is crazy. Because we've been hearing about, like, the orgies and parties hosted at his house, like.
Yeah, I mean, that's entertainment shit, like, regardless. Like, y'all have to understand. A lot of these people, they sex symbols, they this and that. Everything is inflated to them. What do you give a man that had every bitch that he done wanted? If he don't got no type of self-control, that's when he was on stage talking about Cassie stayed with him through the dark times. Probably a time in his life where he didn't have as much self-control and he started delving into things he usually wouldn't delve into, and now he got all type of shit going on. I don't know how you get as far as hiring niggas to, like, allegedly hiring niggas to do your girl and you getting the good angles and shit like that, because that's what the lawsuit said. I listened to academics break this shit down, the lawsuit, and it's just crazy how detailed it is and shit like that. But to me, it's like a little too late to really even do anything. I think it's gonna be swept under the rug another week or two. People ain't really gonna be talking about this shit.
Hell yeah, bro, because people not really talking about it too much now. So like, I can only imagine. But yeah, bro, that's really what it is. Just some freaky ass shit.
Free toy.
It is free toy. Oh, did you heard the song, right?
Hell yeah, Pardi, yeah. He tried to come back to the real nigga side and shit.
Yeah, and that shit, don't get me wrong, his rapping, not bad. But what he was actually saying was some good shit. I felt like he was spinning shit like he said.
My thing is, as far as the quality of this song, it's a reason why he's a writer. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you read the shit back, this shit sound like, damn, this some bars. Is J. Cole or Drake spitting this? Yeah. But when you hear because I read the lyrics after I listened to the song and shit like that. When you hear the song, it's like, he's not really, it doesn't pop out to you type shit. And that's just on the quality of the song. But as far as like the Meg diss part of it, a masterful way to diss a woman without using any like bad words. No bitches. Call her a bitch. No bitch, no hoe, no thigh. He didn't call her anything. He just literally put on a masterclass of how do you fucking diss a woman without getting it raunchy and like being disrespectful, using disrespectful words.
Literally, I think that was great. I thought it was pretty great, like the word choice he was using, because any nigga could get on the people like, you dumb bitch, fuck you, blah blah blah, I hate you, you fucking cheated on me, what these niggas, bro. But that's some real ass shit, because a lot of niggas out here done the same thing, beefing with a nigga over just because your girl fucked him, like just because your girl fucked him.
But my thing is, you gotta look. His mindset is, which is a lot of dudes' mindset when they're going through this thing. they're believing the woman. The woman is like, I never fucked this dude. I don't know why he's talking shit about me. Yada yada yada. And of course, if you're a good guy and your woman is saying some shit like that to you and you believe in it, one, I mean, you fucked up a long time ago when you got with this woman and decided that you was gonna believe everything that come out her mouth, knowing that she's a woman and knowing women lie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, women do.
It's not even lying, just saying how they feel in the moment. But no, Megan, she's a pathological liar. You know what I'm saying? And we done seen it. Hey, free toy, but like, yeah, bro, it's just crazy, bro.
Bro, that shit was crazy as a bitch, bro. And for the simple fact, you really don't know who to believe at this point, because he said he didn't fuck it. It wasn't your bed, and it wasn't your house. And I feel like that's some shit she would try to spin. Yeah, he did, but he didn't say he didn't cheat though. See, that's why I fuck with niggas sometimes.
He said what he said though in the song. If you listen to it, he's like, I thought we was over. And like in that same verse, he was saying like, I thought we was over because you left and went somewhere in the summer and didn't come back. So I thought you was over. Then I tried to patch stuff up. I feel like she caught him cheating probably, or caught him cheating somehow, because he did say she hired a detective and all that shit. And we fed on him. Like, hiring a private investigator to investigate your boyfriend is crazy. Let's start there. So in that verse, he was saying that like they both cheated, but it's one of those things where he got into a relationship, and if you got a girl with any type of experience, 9 times out of 10 is gonna be like this. 90% of them, 95% of them is gonna be like this, to where it's things in her past that she won't tell you. She won't tell you. You're never gonna get the full truth from her about certain things he got with her, because he said he asked her about all that shit, and she swore on her mother that she ain't fucked them niggas. Her dead mother. That's what he said in the song. She swore on her dead mother.
Oh wow, yeah, that bitch is a pathological liar. Damn. But we know this though. Anytime you get in a relationship with a girl, bro, you gotta really listen to it. If she's telling you, but you can really tell if a girl's telling you both sides of a story, bro, because she's gonna say what she did wrong in the relationship. If a girl doesn't say what she did wrong in her past relationship, she's fucking lying, bro. She's fucking lying every single trip.
Hell yeah.
Cause what the fuck? What makes you perfect? Nobody out here is perfect. Nobody's out here perfect.
But women just have this thing where when they meet a dude, they want to seem as perfect as possible. So they're always gonna play that victim role, which she's been played the victim for 2-3 years now. Know what I'm saying? In a number of situations. Know what I'm saying? Free toy. In a number of situations, she's played victim. Like, oh, everybody's just out to get me. It's like, just like he said in the song, at some point you falling out with all these people, all this stuff is happening. You got to look at the common denominator, which is yourself and your behavior. You get drunk, you do shit, and all these other things. And my thing is, it would be better if she just was quiet about it. Like he even said, if she didn't make that song, he wouldn't have said none of this shit. Which my thing is, you as a guy, you don't really win telling your side of the story. You just move on and do better in life. But I don't think she's no better than Nicki Minaj at this point when it comes to how Nicki be like, okay, I'm going to send my husband to go beat up this dude or go do this and shit like that. When you lie to your guy and he ends up being in beef with dudes that you done already fucked, and not knowing that your husband might be someplace, he's in the music industry, this other guy might be in that place, and then your guy done crashed out. Nigga that got you tatted on him and all this stuff, a feminist tattoo, he crashes out and he goes to jail because of your lies.
I'm telling you, bro. But women never think about shit like that.
No, they don't. They just think about protecting their ass and protecting their image, making themselves look good.
Hell yeah, bro. And I'll tell you, anybody, bro, you should never beef with a nigga that has had sex with your girl, bro. I don't care, bro, because you can't, because you really don't know the story, bro. You will never know the whole story to that shit, bro, unless you really go talk to this nigga, bro. And who really wants to do some shit like that? Either if you don't talk to him, you can't, bro, because at the same time, it's going to be too much emotion there, bro. Your girl tell you, oh, this man did something to me, he did this, or he was abusive, blah, blah, blah. Granted, I'm not saying he wasn't, but at the same time, you have to think, what did she do to him, bro? There's two sides to every story. Well, really, there's three. her side, your side, and the truth.
Yeah. And to me, when it comes to that, I think Pardi, all he has to do now is just move on with himself. He done spoke his truth, and his truth is so important because it destroys a lot of the narratives that she's been trying to create, even down to her post. He said she got lipo and then she started posting gym pics and shit like that.
I'm not surprised. I'm like, bro, niggas knew she wanted the fucking gym, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, I think I had said something about it.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know, like shit going crazy outside chat. But
nigga said chat, shit going crazy.
Shit going crazy outside chat. But we was talking about
the lipo.
Oh yeah, the lipo. I done seen videos of Meg. She was in the gym trying to do like gym promos and all this stuff, but she got full face of makeup, wigs on and all that shit. I'm just like, that shit is not realistic. Like you didn't just do a workout. You put one little drop of water in your face to make it look like you sweat, and then you got a full face of makeup on. So yeah. We been doing that bitch one in the gym.
I'm telling you, bro. And when I see, because she was posting a lot on TikTok, like making TikToks about, oh, come do this workout with me, blah, blah, blah. Bro, something about it was just throwing me the fuck off, bro. Because I'm not going to lie, girls that can get in really good shape, they're dedicated as fuck. They're real life dedicated because, you know, girls carry more fat than male. They're supposed to anyway. You know, some fat fucks out there. But girls are your girls should have more fat on her body than you.
Yeah, that's probably like biologically, you know,
do science, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah. Biologically, reproduction, you know, they need extra fat on their body. It only makes sense, you know, they producing milk babies and all that shit.
I'm telling you, so they should. So for a girl to really get that good in shape, she has to be eating right, going to the gym every fucking day. Because you got to think, it's so much easier for them to really gain weight or maintain their weight. Because you got to think, what do they do? Like, most women, they're not being totally productive.
Let me tell you where Meg went wrong from Professor J.U.'s perspective.
Oh.
Meg went wrong when she had all these traumas, you know, death of her parents and all this stuff. All this is valid trauma. All that's valid pain and things like that. But she chose to go to the bottle. You know what I'm saying? That's what she chose. She chose to get drunk and to party it away and try to, which that doesn't solve anything. It's only gonna manifest itself into what you see today. Now she's this artist. Every song she putting out flopping, everything's flopping because she hasn't been spending this time working on her craft. She's been spending time trying to protect her image.
Literally, bro. And I think you hit it on that. That's what did it for me, bro. Because she dropped that sad-ass song like, ooh, I'm got everything, but I'm still crying, blah, blah, blah. Wonder why I'm drinking. Bro, that shit, it was like someone that's trying to work on themselves, but really not. I feel like all that shit was literally a front, bro. That shit was a front. She wasn't in the gym. You got to think, getting a fucking six-pack, drinking, hard as a bitch. Damn near impossible for it to be, like, really good. You're not gonna be doing that shit drinking every day. So I don't believe her at all. This shit got me tight, bro. I don't believe her.
And it's like we can't believe her there. And as far as her gym shit,
literally,
how can you believe her in all these other situations? That's why it was powerful. You have a woman dressed in purple, which is the color of domestic violence. We all know that domestic violence is bad. Disclaimer. We have her doing that and going on stage crying. Basically stage. She went on the stand though. She went on the stand crying and all that stuff. And it manifested. But this nigga Tory in jail for his own actions. Of course, you know he should have stay away from drunk bitches. Stay away from rowdy ratchet hoes. You know Tory. I say young rapper dude. It's hard for him to stay away from that. We understand. It's an everyday choice to stay away from the young ratchet bitches. Literally. Definitely an everyday choice. But as men, we gotta understand, like, yo, we can't do that, or we gonna end up in situations where, they're gonna believe her over you every time. It don't matter if she just had a scratch on her goddamn foot. It doesn't matter. They're gonna believe her over you damn near every time. We gotta understand that, as men.
I'm telling you, bro. You gotta understand that. But she really was manipulating people, manipulating the fuck out of the people.
The world, the media.
Oh my goodness.
is to this day, it's so ingrained in people to want to protect her that no matter what comes out, no matter who says what, Pardi can do all this shit, Pardi can show proof, Shorty can show proof, they're gonna believe her. And we just, those are the people you gotta have, like we said earlier, you gotta have grace and just ignore them. You know what I'm saying? If you got a girl she's so stuck on being a stallion or a hottie, like
my bitch says she's a stallion, you gotta go, bitch.
She's want to be a stallion, she want to be a hottie. Let her, bro. Let her be free and, you know what I'm saying, check her Instagram in 20 years and see how that turns out for her. Yes, Lord.
Yes, Lord, bro. Yeah, Professor J.U. right here, man. Bro, on some real shit, though, that is crazy. You got to think, Pardi, you seen the tattoo, was it her name? What was the tattoo? You remember?
No, he didn't say he had a tattoo of her lips on his shoulder or something. And I was talking about his feminist tattoo.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he got a big one. The tattoo that says feminist on him.
Literally. And if a guy like that is
That's why I didn't like him because he got that tattoo.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, I still don't really fuck with him too much.
Yeah.
But
he earned a couple of points back with me
you.
with this song, but it's still, bro, you got work to do because now you need to type free toy. If you post free toy, then all this, you've accepted in the real nigga delegation. But until then, nah.
Facts. Because you got to think, and so many men be getting manipulated by women, bro. I feel like we've all been there, no matter how big it was. She's just really good at it. Like, when I say she's probably a top tier manipulator, she's a top tier manipulator. Because I
think this shit was average, though. Because if you're a man, that's why I always say, bro, God, purpose, self. If you look at life through this God, purpose, self lens, then you'll see through the bullshit damn near every time. But if you don't, and you get to that point where you starting to put a woman above some of that, then you got a different lens you seeing through. So it's like no matter what, you gonna fall for the manipulation because you love her so much. You want the shit she's saying to be true.
I feel like that's that's how you know you're fucked up. You're feminine. When you want that bitch. Oh, you saw the bitch cheating, but you like, did you cheat on me? Did you really? You just hoping she say no. Like
that's what women do. Women have proof, but like, no, I gotta catch them in the act because I don't really believe it. They'll have something that's damn near 100% proof, 99.9% proof, but they need to go catch them in the act to, you know what I'm saying, see it for themselves, and they can have a whole reaction to it. Now it's real for them. As a man, like God, purpose, self, look at stuff through that lens, then you understand that, yo, this industry drunk, she be at all these parties. I don't know, I might not should be fucking with her because it could be dicey, this, that, and the third. She move around too much. This isn't the type of woman that aligns with my highest version of myself.
She's not, bro. She's not at all. And I like how God, purpose, self, bro. God, purpose, self. So when you got God, purpose, self, even if you just think a bitch is doing some shit, I feel like you shouldn't even have to question your bitch. If you have to question her, bro, you should get rid of her. Every single trip.
Because the actions are, you can't believe the words. You have to watch the actions, watch how she moves, and listen to the things she's saying, but you gotta put the things she's saying through that filter and look at her life, and does it match up with all of that? You know what I'm saying? Because if she's supposed to be a good woman, she's gonna be in a good place. She can't be saying like, oh yeah, I do this, so I work out and I do all this, but she getting drunk damn near every night and shit like that. It just doesn't align.
Facts. I like that. And bro, the proof is in the pudding, bro. It's always gonna be in the
everything. And this was, you know, for him it took a few years, and this is only when he's letting us know that he didn't came to this realization. So he probably seen this. I think they had broke up like in the summertime or before that. He probably seen this shit months before then, but again didn't want to believe it, trying to find out what's true and what's not. All these rumors circulating, because at the end of the day, you want to know. As guys, we want to know the facts. We want to know the facts so we can make a informed decision on what we gonna do. It's like when we're sports betting, we want to, who's playing today? Look at the other team. Look at the recent scores. Who's been doing this? Who's been doing that? We try to make informed decisions based on logic. You know what I'm saying? So you hearing all these rumors. You trying to find out what's true. You got to go to the sources, and the main source is going to be her, but you can't trust that, obviously.
Exactly. If your main source a liar, my nigga, you can't believe not shit she's saying. And sometimes, bro, you can't find out. You might not ever find out the truth, bro. That's just me keeping it a buck with you, bro. Your bitch may have already cheated on you 10 times. You only caught her once, though, my nigga. You better just know she cheated once, it's over. You don't need to know every single time that she fucking cheated on you, my nigga. Just let this shit go, bro. Let this shit go. Move on. Better yourself. Because that's the only way. Because trying to... It's like a fucking... Even dudes do it all the time when it comes down to manipulating girls. We've all probably done it a couple times. Bro, you're never going to let her know the real truth. Even if you sit there and tell her the truth, like some of it, the whole thing, that shit is never coming out, bro.
And even certain things about yourself, like most real, and I hate to go to this extreme, but most real murderers or dudes who've caught bodies, let's just say, when they get into a relationship with girls, if they're like a masculine type of dude, that's a whole different thing. I'm not bringing it to my family. It's like, if you know any guys that are cops and stuff like that, they probably seen some crazy ass shit on the job, but they're not going home, oh my God, like they're keeping that to themselves and fighting that battle on their own. They're not going home to see their wife and kids. Hey, wife and kids, I just came back from a triple homicide. It was done by a machete and all the body parts was chopped up. Y'all want to see the pictures that I had to see? You want to see the scene I just had to see? Like, no, they're not sharing that with their family. So as a dude, you're gonna be like that, just trying to protect them. Your girl should be more so open. She should be trying to tell you everything about her.
Exactly. That's some real life. I like that was a great point, bro. That's because even we all got that uncle like been in the military. Nigga don't be telling that shit.
This is what it's for. I'm gonna pass this trauma down. Like that's all you're doing. You're passing the trauma on. It's like when a dude cheat, you start feeling guilty and shit, and then he want to tell his girl, and now you feeling good because you done told her, but now she all fucked up. That all you did was pass the trauma.
I'm telling you.
You got trauma because your mental feels like you did something that you wasn't supposed to be doing. That's where that guilty feeling came from. A lot of people, even just sex in general, they have these bad or disgusted feelings, and it's because it's you in your mind. It's been this thing that you ain't supposed to be doing ever since you was just beating your dick behind closed doors.
And when it really comes down to these relationships and things like that, bro, I feel like to really trust the person, bro, y'all have to have the same rules and principles, bro. Like, thank you. But when I say morals and principles, I mean y'all stand on the same thing. Like, there's something you're willing to stand for. Damn near die for the shit. Like, just say one of the big things, you don't steal. You don't steal. Let's say something you swore by, you don't do that shit, bro. And you hanging out with somebody that steals. In your eyes, you might look at them like, damn, they might steal from me. I know if they steal from this person, they steal from this person, shit, they might steal from me too, bro. So I feel like that's going to eventually become a conflict in your relationship.
It definitely will, because you have to, if you're looking at something, like I said, God, purpose, self, you're looking at life through that lens, and you understand, okay, I want to be around people that they don't even have to be the exact same. We don't have to like the same fucking football team or whatever, but as far as like life and how they move and respect people and respect the world, it got to be somewhat similar. It has to align, you know what I'm saying? It can't be like, yeah, I don't fuck with stealing, I don't fuck with thieves, I don't fuck with none of that shit. I like fair business and things like that. So I can't do business with a thief. I also can't do business with somebody that's like big, sloppy, unorganized, because I don't like that for myself and like that in my life, you know what I'm saying? So it's just having that similarity. It don't gotta be exactly the same. You don't want to have an echo chamber where everybody just sitting and thinking the same things. But when it comes to morals and just being a good person, that's where relationships will flourish.
I totally agree, bro. And that's the same thing. We probably all had these little things. For me, it's lying, bro. Bro, I can't fuck with liars, bro. When I say I can't fuck with liars, bro, if you lie to me, bro, you might as well just go ahead and wrap that shit up, bro. I'll never look at you the same. And I don't give a fuck who the fuck you are, my nigga. Because I feel like, one, I'm not nobody to lie to, for real, for real. Like, what am I going to do? I'm not going to care. Like, it's probably never be something that deal. I feel like, I might not talk to you where I'm chopping off hands and shit. Nah. just tell me the fucking truth, my nigga. Because that's something I do. Like, I'm pretty sure I stopped lying, goddamn, like 5 years ago. Like, on some real shit, I was like, you know what? I'm not telling no more lies. Now, you know, some shit you can't help. Like, oh, I said I'm going to be here at 3 o'clock. It's 3:15. There was an accident, my nigga. What the fuck? Some shit like that. But straight out, blatantly lying, like, I stole some shit, and I said, no, I didn't take. Nah, bro. And I feel like that's where we got to draw the line at. Know your boundaries, bro. And if somebody lies to other people, bro, and you see some shit like that, you can't trust that person, bro. You can't. But some fact, if they're lying to them, just blatantly lying, what do you think they're gonna do to you, bro?
They're gonna lie to you, and you also have to understand that energies, they move around. It's not just staying in one place. So if somebody is a liar, or they're a thief, or they do whatever that goes against what you do, and you around them a lot, yeah, it's gonna get to the point where you kind of desensitize to that action, so you might do start lying, or even other people just seeing that energy on you, they associate you like, oh, you hang out with this thief, this dude, all he does is steal from everybody. I'm saying it's gonna be safe for me to assume that you steal too, like, you know what I'm saying, because that's your homie, and that's somebody that you standing beside, you willing to stand on a down the hill with.
I'm telling you, bro. But we was talking about this earlier, how it can work vice versa too, like doing business with people. But now, if I'm a liar and Jayu's a liar too, we'll be good.
Oh yeah, we fine. Now we got that singularity. We both doing the same thing. We moving in that same path. But if we got these two opposing views on that, when it comes to morality, then it's just not gonna work. It's gonna be conflict and chaos in the relationship.
Facts, bro. And that's what I said. You really got to look at your friend group with that, bro. Because that's what I was talking to one of my niggas, bro. I was talking to one of my niggas. I was like, yeah, we got similar morals. That's why we can actually be friends, bro. But without that, granted, we're not average. Like, we're not like he's a wilder guy to me. He's a little bit of a wilder guy. But it's still, we still have the same morals, so we're good. You feel me? And that's how we got to be. But for those around you, anybody you want to do business with, be friends with, y'all have to have them same morals and them same principles. Because as soon as something comes up, it's going to go south. Like, let's say I'm not a snitch, bro. I'm not a snitch. But this other nigga, he's a snitch. We get into the room. He's snitching, bro. He's snitching. Yeah, y'all might do the crime together, but what's fun to doing the crime together? Like, oh, yeah, we brothers and shit, but you know he a snitch? Shit like that, bro. I feel like it's always gonna come back and bite you in the ass, bro. Every single trip.
You gotta understand, just understanding the dynamics of the relationships you do have. Like, okay, I might have this, like, boom, I have this person. He might be my barber. He might be my barber. We have a barber-client relationship, but you know, we talk sometimes. He's a snitch, okay? He says he already let me know that if any crime is going on in this area, he gonna tell. You know what I'm saying? He already let me know that. So I understand, okay, that's the dynamics of that relationship. I know, don't bring crime into that relationship and it's gonna be a good relationship, you know what I'm saying? And boom, same thing with fucking stealing or whatever. Any type of thing that's having to do with morality, because who's really what's to say is what's right and wrong, you know what I'm saying? My thing is, as long as you're not hurting nobody, then you good. But some people might feel like, oh, nah, a scammer, he's a bad person because he's stealing from the government and shit like that. To me, I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? The government be kind of stealing from us. That's more of a gray area. I'd be cool with a scammer, you know what I'm saying? He might have some knowledge to drop, you know? You can learn something from anybody, but it's just having your thing straight and understanding when it comes to who you actually do business and who you actually associate your brand with and who you're going to be seen with. That has to be, like, very, very strict.
Literally more strict than the barber. Like, all
yeah.
my barbers, I'll see him like fucking 20 minutes every 2 weeks, nigga.
Yeah, I'm not worried about if he's telling on motherfuckers or not. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's the barber. I know, keep the crime away from him. I know the scammer, as long as I don't give him none of my personal information, then I'm good. I mean, I know I can't stand next to him. I know I can't be seen with him because he might have did some shit to somebody, and people might, saying they might think I'm on that same type of timing, which I'm not. So I understand that, but I know we gotta have that certain type of relationship where I can't really do business with you and I can't associate my brand with you.
Exactly, bro. And that's all it is. So we not saying you got a cousin that's still not to hang around him. But I'm just saying leave him at your house if you want to, my nigga. If you find shit missing, don't come complaining. Don't say
like you know what I'm saying, you know your cousin still. You know what I'm saying? Boom. To me personally, I don't want nobody in my house that I can't look a different direction and not feel comfortable with what they gonna do, or I can't run outside real quick and you know what I'm saying, and if I feel like some shit gonna go missing, then I'm not gonna have that person in my crib. I'm not gonna. I already know, like, yo, we have an outside relationship, nigga, where I can see you, and know what I'm saying, you don't bump up against me, so I know all my fucking private information is safe.
I'm telling you, bro, and that's really what it comes down to, bro. Like, you want to do some, let's say you do want to fuck with a scammer, do some shiesty ass business. Not saying you should, bro, but just know the relationship y'all have. Know what he wants to do. He's trying to scam.
Know what that's doing to your face card. You associating yourself with that energy, and certain people, like, they so tapped in that you don't even got to be right next to the nigga, but. Boom, Meechyyy a scam. I just came to Meechyyy house. We done hung out. We done played the game. We ain't do no type of scamming, like no type of bad anything. But I leave his house and then I go to this meeting and the person just feels off about me, a little bit weird about me. That's that energy shit that certain people not really tapped into.
I'm telling you, bro, because that shit does rub off, bro. That's why I be telling people, you gotta watch that shit. Anybody that you hanging around with, anybody you do anything with, bro.
Hell yeah.
But that is going to be the end of today's episode, man. I just want to say I love y'all, bro. Keep growing, keep grinding with us.
Hell yeah, man. Keep, you know what I'm saying? Definitely keep tuning in. We definitely better to listen to than the degenerate music. Than what?
Than a year ago.
Yeah, than a year ago. Well, yeah, we always going to be better than our old selves. But a lot of the degenerate music and stuff like that you might be listening to. You know what I'm saying? Put some positivity into it. Put some knowledge into it. Like, especially if you the type that, okay, I like to listen to music or podcasts while I'm at work. You know what I'm saying? Hey, during that hour, just give us an hour of your shift. Give us an hour of your shift. And one thing I can guarantee you going to leave with some knowledge each time.
I'm telling you, bro. Might end up getting some money.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Fucking a big bitch.
Hopefully you ain't doing that. Hopefully you moving on the up in life. You know what I'm saying? You give any nigga on this earth a Lambo and $1 million, he's not going nowhere near a big bitch. Love y'all. We out.
Love.